Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to another segment of Senior Spotlight. I'm Rosemary. So, with St. Valentine's Day coming up on February 14th, I thought we should do a craft that you could probably give to someone you love or to keep as a special keepsake for yourself, and that is to do a print pendant. So, let's get started in the fun.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so I turned down my camera so you could see what my hands are doing. If you go to the Tulare Public Library, we do have limited supply bags that you can pick up for free. So please, you can call the library to see if we have any more supply bags to do this craft. What you want to do is whatever paper you choose, whether the paper or the cardstock, you want to trace out the heart design by grabbing a pencil, and we want to just trace it. So as you can see, you could probably do about 4 of them on this sheet. Just go around with the pencil. And it's probably best to do several of them in case, you don't like the first one. Just, you're going to do something that's going to be permanent. So, of course, you want to take your time and do it nice. So we're going to do this. If you have small detail scissors, go ahead and use them. Or, if you have regular big scissors, they're fine too. Whatever works best for you. Cut it out. Of course, it's going to be bigger than the tray because you did the outside of the glass cabochon. So let's go ahead and follow the line first though. And I will show you why in just a minute. Let me cut it out here. So there, I have it cut out. So now once you have it cut out, and you don't have to worry about the pencil mark because you can always use the other side that doesn't have the pencil mark. So you're going to put it, kind of center it in the tray. And of course, like I told you, it's going to be bigger than the tray. So what you want to do is just kind of center it and then just push it down. Push it down so we can get an indentation of what is that we need to cut out. What is the excess paper there? If you need a little help, you can always use the popsicle stick that I provided for you and just run it around the edge of the pendant, like so. Get a good fold there on the edge because that is going to be your guide to trimming off the excess. There you go. As you could tell, this is the excess here, right there. Then we're just going to trim it off by following the fold that you did. Once again, you can try to see if you trimmed enough. Now, the next thing, once you have your little heart shape and you're happy with the shape, you're going to go ahead and do your print. I was practicing before. If you like the darker print, then to do that, you're going to push down on the pad. You want to use the pad of your finger and not the tip, the pad. If you just do it lightly like so, then it's gonna come out light. I would recommend probably just playing with a scratch piece of paper and until you feel like you got it down the way you want the print. I am using my index finger again on this one, and I'm just rubbing it, getting a good amount of ink on it, like so. Okay, that looks like a good amount of ink. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to center it here. And I am just going to put it right in the center, put it down, and just press and kind of move your finger a little bit to the side, and then gently lift off, and ta-da! Let me lift it up so you can see. There is my print. A good tip, have some paper towels handy while you're doing this. That way you can wipe off your finger. Okay, so I'm happy with that. It's a little offset, but actually that's okay, because now what I think I'm going to do, you can just leave it as so. You know, make a necklace there, beautiful. Or, I know it's small, but you can actually write something there. For instance, my name. I could just write my name there. That way, people in the future will know whose print it is. So I'm going to write here my first name. I'm going to write Rosemary. Like so. And you could do a design, you could do whatever you want. You can, you know, whatever fits, of course, in that space. Or like I said, you can leave it be. The next step we want to do is we want to seal this by using our Mod Podge. I'm going to give you a little container of Mod Podge. You don't need a lot. This is going to seal in the thumbprint and give it a matte finish here. And I'm just using a paintbrush to just brush it on. Be careful and don't get no Mod Podge underneath the heart, or you're going to stick your heart to whatever you have underneath. For instance, this paper. If I get it underneath, it's going to stick to this paper. And we don't want that, do we? With the Mod Podge, you do want it to dry. I would give it at least like 30 minutes. There's one coat there. And put it off to the side to dry, okay? After it finishes drying, you want a second coat, then you can brush on a second coat. I did another one earlier. This is the one I did, and it has the Mod Podge already. It stiffened the paper even more and gave it like a matte finish. Let the first side dry. Give it at least 30 minutes to dry. And then you can gently turn it over and do the underside, because you want to seal it from the adhesive that I gave you, the B7000. I mean, you use the B7000. I did seal it, and this is just so you know, is the cardstock. I used the cardstock, and I'm just gonna put some of that glue here and spread it around in the grooves, just so it could adhere. And then once you're done, I'm just gonna use that needle to spread it out. You don't need very much. And once you spread it around, you're just gonna drop your print. You can get the popsicle, stick, and just gently push your print here. With the cardstock, you have to make sure that you trim it pretty good, because it is a thicker paper. Gently push down so it can adhere. especially around the edges there. Okay, so there, it's in the pendant tray. So now we're going to work on our glass cabochon. Try to grab it by the sides, but I've been handling it on the other side, so just go ahead and wipe it on the underside to wipe off any possible fingerprints that might have gotten on there, because remember, once you put it down, that's gonna be it. That's how, you know, you don't want to put it and then notice there's another print. And then when you're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and put again the B7000. So we got our B7000. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start in the center here and just pour out some of that adhesive. And then you kind of want to let it work its way around. Make its way around. The key to this is you want to make sure not to have any air bubbles, if possible, between your print heart and the glass cabochon. And then we're gonna put the glass cabochon on. You want to push from the center out. From the center out. Push, push, push. You will have a little spillage of the glue, but that's okay. Just get your paper towel that I told you to keep handy and wipe off the excess, okay? Just wipe out the excess. That's actually a good thing because you want a good seal. You want to seal that very good. Last thing you want is for your glass cabochon to come off when someone's wearing it. Okay. You don't want to put too much glue either, because then you'll really have a excess running out, but just enough to make a little pool in the center. So we have, ta-da, my print pendant sealed. Last but not least, we're going to get our nylon silk cord and just loop it in. And of course, if you don't want to use the cord, you have a special chain you rather use, then you are more than welcome to use it. And that's how you make a nice print necklace ready to wear, ready to gift to someone special, or to keep it for yourself as a keepsake. Thank you for watching Senior Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed this craft. Take the time, let everything dry, and you too will have a beautiful keepsake that you can keep for yourself or to give to someone near and dear to you. Until next time, have a happy St. Valentine's Day.